Vinícius Cruz, ex-Gym, Rio de Janeiro, Brasil. Me preparei da melhor forma, estou levando como uma luta da minha vida, a luta mais importante da minha vida, da minha carreira. Estou preparado para uma guerra, seja de 3 rounds, seja no chão, seja em pé, aonde for, eu estou preparado. Minha expectativa é que seja uma grande luta, uma luta aguerrida, que condiz com o nome Brave. Minha aposta é que a luta seja a luta mais emocionante da noite. Acho que vai rolar até um bônus.
Well, here he comes, the man formerly known as Nugget, now known as Thunder. Mohammad Fakhreddine Cruz, fighting out of Brazil, coming in with a record of 8 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Only 27 years old, and right now on a 5-win streak. Yeah. Coming into this fight, and of course he has his hands full with Mohammad Fakhreddine. But Vinícius Cruz, I've had a chance to talk to his camp. He's not at all worried about the situation. He's not buying into the hype of Fakhreddine. He feels like he can come in here and really make an impression and get the W.
Yeah, one of the things here with Vinícius Cruz, he's a very explosive fighter. He's a very young fighter, and he's got tons of experience. So.
TKO, KO first round.
All 4 first-round finishes. A couple of decisions.
What he does.
A couple of decisions, but but wins nonetheless, though. So.
No doubt about it. He's trying to make a big impression here in the welterweight division. And really, whoever wins this fight is probably going to be the next guy that gets a shot at that title for the first time. Let's get our next competitor.
Mohammad Fakhreddine, Tiger Muay Shogun, Lebanon. I had a 7-week training camp. It was pretty good. I had fun. And now it's time to put on a show. It's going to be a good fight. I can't predict anything. If a knockout comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it's going to be a 3-round war.
Well, finally, it's happening. Mohammad Fakhreddine making his debut here at Brave. This is a guy that was supposed to be in our main event of Brave #1. And now finally he is making his debut. He had a big-time injury that happened literally, days before the event. Absolutely, killed him. He hated it to be out of the action. Well, now he's finally in there. He got a full camp, and he's ready to go to battle.
Yeah, he's got a lot of questions to answer when he gets in here, man. It's been a while now that he's been in the cage, and now, he's coming off that injury. Let's see how he's going to do up against a really explosive fighter in Vinícius Cruz. He's going to be, he has to play this game dirty, keep him busy, and stay on top of him.
100%. The very, very talented Mohammad Fakhreddine fighting out of Lebanon. He is on a 4-fight win streak right now. TKO over Anis Aladajai. I know I messed that name up. Decision victory, unanimous decision, and then a submission by strike. So he can get it done literally any way that you want to do it. Take a look at the tail of the tape. A little bit younger, Mohammad Vinícius Cruz. Both men 8-1. Yep. Pretty impressive, pretty well matched. Who's going to want it more, though, in our co-main event?
Yeah, exactly, man. And Mohammad Fakhreddine is considered one of the best welterweights in the Middle East.
Well, we'll see if he can deliver. Let's go to our official introductions with Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. This is the co-main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing your first warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 1 loss. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 77.4 kilograms. Representing ex-gym and fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Give it up for Vinícius Thunder Cruz. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 1 loss. He stands 180 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 77.6 kilograms. Representing Tiger Muay Thai and Team Shogun. And fighting out of Beirut, Lebanon. Give it up for the latest, Mohammad Fakhreddine. Your referee, Mark Goddard.
Co-main event time, welterweight action. It is Vinícius Cruz and Mohammad Fakhreddine. Yeah, they're ready to get at each other right now. Mark Goddard had to separate him. And here we go, round number 1, this 3-round affair.
Yeah, Mohammad is not even going to feel out. He's just going to go right to it, man.
Fakhreddine in the camouflage and in the black Vinícius Cruz.
He can't let Vinícius Cruz stay out here and stay control of the cage. That's going to be a problem for Mohammad Fakhreddine.
Vinícius Cruz has insane striking. That's how he likes to finish fights. Of course, Fakhreddine, most of his wins are by TKO or KO as well. But I don't think we're going to see that same type of slugfest that we saw out of Ottman Azaitar and Charlie Leary. These guys are going to be a little bit more tactical about it.
Let's see that. We got a southpaw versus an orthodox.
Now, from what I hear that he actually gets this is Fakhreddine I'm talking about. He gets a new tattoo for every fight.
That's right, yeah. Every
is this
time he
correct?
comes back, he has a new one.
Yeah, and I believe it may be the one with Lebanon on his left calf, I believe, or right there on his left leg.
He might be running out of space. He's had so many fights.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, look at good. This is what Fakhreddine needs to do. He needs to stay on him. Can't let him.
A little shuffle by Vinícius Cruz.
Yeah, Vinícius Cruz is trying to bait him in to overcommit.
Oh, man, here comes Fakhreddine.
Nice right overhand.
Be careful what you ask for, because here comes Mohammad Fakhreddine, the latest, throwing knees to the legs. Now, remember, Vinícius Cruz is a guy that is one of the main training partners for, the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Anderson Silva. Wow. Many people consider him the GOAT. I consider him the GOAT. Do you consider him the GOAT?
Absolutely, yeah.
I think so, too.
Greatest of all time.
And look at Fakhreddine with the huge stops.
I haven't seen those in a while.
No, you don't see him enough.
Yeah. One of the things my coaches would say is like, if you do the stomp, then they're gonna give it right back to you. So don't do it. Well, good breakaway there from Vinícius.
Back to the stand-up action here, just 2 minutes in. Vinícius Cruz, nice fluid striking here.
Very clean. You can tell he's been training there with Anderson Silva.
Using that southpaw stance. Oh, and that's a big low blow.
That's a serious one, actually.
That's one of the worst ones I've seen in a while. And you see the pain and the anguish on the face of Mohammad Fakhreddine.
Boo.
Boo hiss. Boo hiss.
Oh, man.
Definitely unintentional, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, he should take his time.
Oh, in that situation, absolutely. With that much impact, but Fakhreddine wants to get right back into it.
Yeah, he's such a warrior. He's like, let's just let me loose. That nice high kick there from Vinícius, man. That's the second time I've seen that.
Oh, and a big 1-2, but here comes Fakhreddine. He answers.
Good
Oh, my goodness. Here comes Fakhreddine. He lit a fire under him. The latest.
Oh.
Again, are you serious?
Wow.
Another one. Now he's telling me he has to stay in it. Now that one was actually, are you kidding me? I don't know why he's shaking his head. You can take a look at Fakhreddine right now and know he is in insane pain right now. Gee, what are you over here, the Fakhreddine fan club? What are you?
I'm just joining the crowd out
I
here,
gotta keep you in check, Soto.
The Abu Dhabi crowd here.
You have a Fakhreddine shirt underneath there, bro. Oh my goodness.
It's just, it's unfortunate.
I feel for him.
It happens in fights, It does, and, it's unfortunate, but man, that's like 3 times.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You don't want to see a fight like this with 2 really skilled athletes, go down to something like this, to an unintentional strike. And I still feel like that was unintentional.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that wasn't an intentional fight. But this is kind of normal when you have an orthodox fighting in a southpaw, especially when they're throwing that inside leg kick on that lead leg. The leg tends to slide up and hit the groin. So.
Oh, man, you hate that for Fakhreddine. My goodness.
Yeah. He looks like he's not having a good time right now.
Yeah, he's a family man, but we hope that maybe he can add another Fakhreddine to his family. At this point, it doesn't look too good.
Doesn't look very good. But he's a warrior, man.
You're watching Brave for Unstoppable, guys. #Brave4. We're in our co-main event, welterweight action. Fakhreddine and Cruz, and he is back to his feet because he's a warrior like that. He just has to have a bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little adjustment.
Yeah, the crowd's cheering him on. When that does happen, it really just, it's like taking a body shot.
Yeah.
you feel good, but you're just not all there.
No, I agree. I agree, but I've never taken one. So.
Have you ever stepped in an MMA gym before?
I don't want to talk about it. I've learned by osmosis.
You know what?
I don't have to explain.
We should have a Cyrus
I don't have
fight.
to explain myself to you, Soto, okay? I don't have to explain I have a Wikipedia, bro. Back off. You know what I'm saying?
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look me up, homie.
Con permiso. Well, this is another great opportunity, like I said, to kind of showcase what Brave has. Bringing a Brazilian here with a Lebanese fighter.
And here we go, back to it. Can Cruz take advantage here? Now, he has to be very, very weird, because if he throws another one and it's unintentional, intentional, whatever, it's going to be a problem.
Just barely
missed. And here comes Fakhareddine again.
Wow. Vinícius Cruz does have that Anderson Silva kind of style, right?
Yeah, he really does.
Huge
big right hand. Watch out.
Left hook. He rushed him, though. He rushed him.
He overcommitted, but now he's going to beat up on the body as Fakhareddine.
Wow.
Finally,
huge.
The hype is real with this guy. The hype is real with Fakhareddine.
That's why, arguably the best welterweight from the Middle East, being showcased, going up against a really tough fighter in Vinícius Cruz.
Fakhareddine trying to walk him down.
Yeah, definitely more.
I think those low blows just got him angry.
Yeah,
just got him mean.
Yeah, he let him loose after that.
I got to ask you, when that happens, is there ever the urge to maybe answer back and throw in yourself?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is.
I've never asked that before.
You get in there.
And a big spinning heel kick. Wow, that came out of nowhere. We're seeing the athleticism here.
Fakhareddine answers right back, though. Man, he's such a tough guy. Nice kick.
I think Vinícius Cruz coming into this fight kind of probably came in understanding that he is the underdog here. Everybody expects Fakhareddine to come out with a win. There's so much hype.
Good left
hook. It doesn't
hook.
seem to phase him, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Vinícius isn't seeing that left hook from Mohammad. Fakhareddine needs to set that up, that hook, though.
Two well-matched fighters here. Two 8-1 fighters. Throwing down, and here comes Fakhareddine again.
Almost missed with that looping right hand.
This co-main event, somehow, some way they have to. Are you kidding me? Another one.
Again. That's a point deduction.
That's going to be a point.
You have to take a point.
That'll be a point.
That's a point.
100%. And talking back to Mark Goddard isn't going to help.
No. What is that?
Mark Goddard taking a look at his corner. Of course, the corner of Fakhareddine very, very upset. And if they don't take a point, I'd be very surprised. 3. I mean, that's.
I don't think Mohammad's going to celebrate after this fight.
No, he's definitely not going to. He's going to ice those things down real quick.
Oh, man.
Take a few Tylenol, lay it down.
Yes, relax.
Wow.
Are we still in the first round?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long first round. I mean, he's literally attacked the genitals of Mohammad Fakhreddine.
And this is helping, Vinícius, because really he's the one that's been really dropping the ball, getting hit the hardest.
Now Mark Goddard's talking to Vinícius's corner, and I don't think he's going to take the point.
Wow. You know what? It wasn't
giving him a lot of lead. I know, but still, usually after 3, usually it just kind of happens every time. But
he's giving. So here's the rules for unintentional groin shots.
Okay.
The fighter has 1 5-minute break. So if this happens again and the fighter can continue, that will be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it'll be most likely a no contest, or maybe a DQ.
It would be a fighter. It would be DQ.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be disqualification.
I guess it kind of depends on what point of the rounds.
If you have a fighter that has an illegal knee right on the ground.
Okay, there's the point.
Can't continue.
All right, now the point's coming. Okay.
Wow.
You know what? I mean, I kind of agree with it, to be honest with you.
Okay, so he probably did that until Fakhareddine said he was able to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
So he waited until Fakhareddine said, yeah, I'm ready to fight, until that's when he decided.
There's going to be no more leadway, though. I mean, at all.
Yeah, so this is definitely Fakhreddine's round so far.
Which is going to kind of handicap Cruz, because he's going to be a little weary of throwing those leg kicks and throwing those very effective kicks.
And Cruz got a huge break, from that fight. So here we go.
Wow, and they staring him down.
Yeah.
Staring him down is Vinícius Cruz.
I'll give it a 10-8 round.
Attitude of this guy. Listen. Yeah?
Yeah, 10-8 round. For
You
sure.
think? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You don't think there's a chance that it's a 9-9?
No way.
No?
No.
No, you're right.
Fakhareddine
Yeah.
dropped them a bunch of times.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so 10-8. I'll go with you, Extremo. I believe you, Extremo.
Well, good.
Yeah. Main event time here. Brave 4 Unstoppable. Here from the iPick Arena in Abu Dhabi as the action just continues to rage on here. Some really impressive fights.
Unstoppable.
No.
What's coming up next? We're just on fire, aren't we?
Well, next fight.
Yes, next fight card. Yeah, next event.
Next event, India.
India, here we go.
Brave
Right.
5, India.
We are
Mumbai.
on fire.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Yoga fire.
Mangat versus Munir.
Ooh, yeah,
That's a
good
great
fights.
fight.
We had a lot of big fights.
Mangat's
Carl
going up
Booth
to-
in the house.
Yep, Carl Booth, the bomber.
Taking on Tahar Hodby. Oh, that's going to be a good one.
We know we love that, Carl Booth. Here we go.
And here we go. Round number 2. It seems like we've been here for a while in this one. You just got to wonder, man. You saw how it lit him up, how it really fired him up, Fakhreddine, those low blows. So look for him to close distance quick. I see him really battling.
Yeah, yeah. Nice hit to the body.
Oh, and he walked right into that one.
Yep. Nice right hand from Fakhreddine.
Vinícius Cruz now closing distance and maybe trying to bring this thing down to the ground, but quickly Fakhreddine turns it in his favor.
Yeah, Fakhreddine is taking the fight plan from Vinícius Cruz. Vinícius Cruz is a counter striker. He likes to measure distance and back away, but Fakhreddine's got him so frustrated now, and now that he knows he's down a point, Vinícius Cruz has been a little bit more active and a little bit more of a direct fighter.
Yeah, oh, I agree. Just a minute in, and now it's Fakhreddine with control here as they're seeing the foot stomps once again.
Yeah, old school. Maybe they're bringing him back.
Bringing back the foot stomps, making it cool again.
All those young athletes out there watching, bring those footsteps
You know,
back.
there's a lot of things. Body shots are another thing. You don't see enough body shots.
Nice
And
hip
Vinícius
toss.
Cruz, wow, and he ends up on top, throws an elbow, and just like that, now we get to see the ground game of Vinícius Cruz.
Yeah, Fakhreddine was able to avoid a mounted position there from Cruz.
But you can't keep the latest
Yeah,
down.
the latest is explosive, man.
And another takedown, Vinícius Cruz.
He's trying to avoid that takedown. Vinícius is on him.
Great aggression here by Vinícius Cruz. Now we're seeing another side to his game, but you see the power. And Fakhreddine is a hard guy to keep down, extremely strong, extremely explosive.
Yeah, Fakhreddine right now, he's tied up pretty bad. But he's
See those open hand slaps from Fakhreddine right to the ears of Vinícius Cruz.
you know, they don't do any damage, but definitely really annoying. You know, but Cruz is just kind of just holding on right now, just trying to get some time in on a dominant position.
Vinícius Cruz, though, is bulldogging him right now.
Oh yeah, and he's got him in a bad position right now. See how his right hand is behind his back,
Yeah.
grasping onto Fakhreddine's hand.
Now he's going to try to take his back, Soto. He's got one in.
Is he going to go flying?
Oh, big
Fakhreddine
right
on
hand.
top.
Here comes Fakhreddine. Ground and pound.
The crowd is going crazy here.
What a battle.
Fakhreddine is just an explosive individual.
Insane. Fakhreddine now with the elbows. He's like a man unhinged. This is Mohammad Fakhreddine.
Huge elbows there from the top.
You see kind of covering up a little bit is Vinícius Cruz. He's going to want to stay more busy. He's going to want to get out of that position. Fakhreddine put him there for a reason. He's locked up that right arm.
Here it is.
Oh, this could be the end of it.
Fakhreddine laying hard on, oh, and he's bleeding.
The crowd
Huge
is
shots.
feeding him. He is feeding off the energy of this crowd. Can he put him away? It's
There's
a bloodbath.
blood everywhere. Huge body shot.
That was a nice kick to the body by Fakhreddine, who is a wrecking machine.
I'm looking at the cut right now, and it is pouring out of the side of his head.
Oh my goodness,
Those
bad
elbows.
news. You talk about the power, the viciousness of Mohammad Fakhreddine.
I think that's it, man. I think this dog's going to call it.
Yeah, I think he's going to as well. I mean, that's a pretty nasty cut.
I can see what he's thinking.
Yeah, I don't see them continuing, but we'll see. And that's it. This fight is over.
The latest.
He did it. Fakhreddine with a nasty, destructive, vicious, primal win. And brave for unstoppable. We'll come back with your official decision.
Great job for Mohammad.
All right, time for our official decision. Let's go to Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a battle that was. We have a doctor stoppage for cuts at 3:37 of the second round. For your winner, the latest, Mohammad Fakhreddine.